Hello everybody, and welcome back to the city of Rockdale in City Skylines, where at the end of the last episode, I was at a sky-high view like this, and I realized something drastic. We have no main road that goes through all of this. What does that mean? It means traffic jams galore, and I mean like the big kinds. More at the entrances, like once we get this highway section, or just while we're trying to get people from over here to over here. So yeah, that's a problem. So I need to figure out, and it's gonna ruin one of these nice designs, a place to put a main road through. Or maybe it won't. Maybe I can just have it elevated through the middle here. The idea is that some zoning is going to go away because of this. Oh dear. And we might have to actually redesign some sections, because even if it goes through here, we do need it to come over this way to some degree, and over to this way to some degree, and even up here to some degree. But like, not as big as a highway, but just something more. So that is a problem. And I kind of want to fix that now. So we can probably keep this nice middle section, although this road might have to disappear. Let's just do that now. And the obligatory landscaping. Right after. That's not going to change much, because that's just going to even out. Okay, so good to know that it didn't actually modify much from that. So, yeah. Okay, let's make you even. No, stop it. Okay, I'm done. I just got to stop. I have a problem. Move it mod. We want you to not quite be as high, and to level you off, because we got to put a road over this, but we don't want water coming up onto the train tracks either. So just smooth it out right there. Now then, let's get a big road. Not highway though, and we want it an 8-lane. We're gonna have this thing elevated too, so it's gonna be elevated going through this entire middle section. But I do want it in the middle of this middle section. Does not want to do it right there. Maybe a smaller one? No, like, see that point right there? It will not go onto for some reason. But right there, or is that the middle? I have no idea what the middle is on this. 50 speed limit, 60 speed limit. Why would we not use the smaller but faster road? I do want to find the middle though. Okay, so to find the middle, we just need to do one of these. It is 12 units across. So at 6 units, so right there is the middle. Now what we do simply is we say, hey, highway, we want you to go, or higher, or not quite highway. We want you up, say 15 meters. We will pull you to there and have an immediate, actually I kind of want this level too. Like that, or try to keep it level as possible, and we can delete those and that, and actually this section too. So leaving us with the little over pass. My brain can work. And then we bring it out to here. We look at that. It goes up 7. Well, we can't do much about that because Well, we can't. Just because. Okay, we need it on this side. Because we're not going to go any lower than 15 meters. But we will go a little higher to try to keep it level. And that goes up 4. But it's still at 15, so... that is even, right? There's a little bit of a dip right there. Okay, now we are going to actually just pull this thing. Oh, wow, that actually becomes a bridge. That's how tall that becomes right there. Actually, that might look pretty cool. Let's have straight slopes to try to ensure that this does go as straight as possible. Or not straight slopes? Will that... Nope, that just ruins it all. Can we get that double again? Yeah, like right... No. Okay. Let's say straight slopes to keep this going. And try to keep it level to some degree. To there. And then here's the difficult part, is the jumping across the canals and connecting it to... I think we're going to have it go down here and connect to here somehow. I don't know how yet. So, oh, and the edge of the, the edge of the thing. Well, a bridge would be nice, but maybe not. And we do need it lowering in elevation, so right there. You cannot make the jump across without a... In fact, you can't even go straight across. You know what? So we are going to do a little curve. Anarchy for the win. Okay, this section I can't just let drop like that. It's gonna have to come up. Oh gosh, why does it want to do that? Oh, because Anarchy's on. Never mind. I found the answer to my problem. It's Anarchy. Let's leave that at like 15-ish. And have it kind of come out a little straight. Oh, and Anarchy, I think, killed this little section right here, too. Can we make that look a little nicer? But no. Yeah, right there. Flat. Yeah, that looks alright. It's a bit of a sharp turn right there, but... back to making this. About right there. But actually, we don't want this to change in height at all. So 3, 2, 1, 0. No, that's 8 above. So to right there, we don't want it to change. To right here, we don't want it to change. And okay, never mind. That is for some reason not cooperating. Okay, minus 10. No, that is wanting to bump up right there. Something serious. Can we lower this down to... You know what? This is just starting to look terrible. We need this highway access, like something bad. Okay, you know what? And that will be the thing. Is we'll have that highway access. Just get rid of all of this. Maybe to like right there, we'll have an off ramp that goes into the city section right here. And then down here, we will have this come out here. Oh, this will be the first of... Well, this will go up on the correct day, but the next episode is going to be a day early because I am starting to pre-record for... because I'm going out to see family, so... And I need quite a few recordings prior to, so... Okay, if this is gonna have to meet the road right there, and oh, sorry, hiccups. Then will that actually make it flat though, or is it going to? It's going to make it go down or to the ground. If we force elevated, will that make it? No. But I can make it. So we go right there and just up, 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 up. And this is going to take a moment. To about right there. We'll have it kind of... see if we can't smooth it out a bit, first of all. But kind of have the steeper of the sections over here, I guess. So that when you go to the street, it's not terrible. That down a little bit, this up a little bit, and this one down a little bit, just to make it kind of an even drop all the way over to here. Is it just me, or does this kind of wiggle around? And does that not look like it attaches straight? Now, let's try to move it. Can we actually... Oh, we can actually move these. Ooh. That's awesome, but terrifying at the same time, because we can't make it... just inch it. Inch it. I don't know. This looks so wonky at the moment. Okay, you... Just... over a bit because you're kind of wiggling in that direction. No, no, like this. No, if I can position my camera right. Yeah, see, it's like wiggling this way. That's straight. And just put this straight. And there we go. And I will not touch it from then on. Because that is actually a lot of power to be using. And it might look like it's wiggling because of the elevation and doesn't smooth it quite right. But okay, so we have our first big highway through the area. Now we need it to go this way. Is there a way to change the pillars underneath? Because if we can make it like go down this road for a second, or we would have to have a... Well, actually having an intersection up on top of it right there would not necessarily be bad, but it won't even let me click in the middle. Anarchy? Nope, not even Anarchy can help. Okay. Let me think about this. Maybe we'll have it just that it'll have something up here in terms of exchange. And I'll have like a section go out here maybe. Because yeah, it's gonna cause such a backup if we don't parse this out a little bit. And I like built this edge to edge, like it just eats this entire zone. We'll maybe have a cross section right here, but we will have this drop to the ground so it can go underneath. Wait, let's ensure that there's no pillar right there. There is not, so that's good. 1, 0. Just pull it out till it's not too steep. Make a little road. Delete this one. Not have it. Fragger. Okay, straight slopes. I was using the wrong, and we're gonna have to have it elevated for this first part. I'm just gonna have to remember to de-elevate it. 2, 1, and 0, and make it so that it is okay with life. And out, and delete, and not delete. And why did it create a pillar there? I don't know. So we're just going to delete that, or both of those, I guess. Both would have had to have been deleted anyways, so. Then go back to not elevated. Have this go underneath to right, say there. And there we go. We have a underpass-ish section, of which will act as an exchange. So that goes up to right underneath. And then this side will have to increase again, back to 15. Yeah, we'll have it increase to 15 over this duration. I like that. See, why didn't it just do something like that for the other section? You know? And this next area is not necessarily straight with it. It has to... Ooh, that's a long jump. Let's put the next one like right here and Anarchy it. Turn Anarchy off, or, oh, nope, that wasn't long enough. I didn't get a pillar on that side. Now the problem with Anarchy is that it turns off the straight slope, which kind of sucks. So that means right here needs to be up a little. Not much, but just a little. And then from here, we will continue until, I don't know. To be fair, I don't know. This is a big debacle that I should have noticed and should have planned into the city first. I should have put main highways through it to begin with. I don't want you snapping to the canal because you're not snapping well. Does that actually go up 15? There we go. That's 15. Oh, I still have Anarchy on. Let's have Anarchy off. Oh, but why can't I put it that close? What? I'm confused. How bad does that curve look? Pretty bad if I do that. But Anarchy on. Just, okay, Anarchy on. Anarchy off. Level with me. This could actually go up a little bit to level it out. So can this middle piece. Just a little bit. And there we go. Okay, now we have it going into this section. And actually, maybe just into this section right here. In fact, actually, maybe just having a crazy idea here, we'll just have it connect to, say, right there. So if we did kind of an arc, say right there, and just into that, and we say Anarchy. Which will make some of the roads around here really heavy. We'll have to see which ones and upgrade those ones, but I think that's really good. This one coming out to here will allow the fulfillment of like this area. This one will get this area. So we just need something to get this ish area. See, now the problem here is that they get off here and say they want to get up here. There's not really a straight road through. So that is very effective, at least. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of rezone all of this. So it goes straight to this bridge. Or re-street all of this. Stay with the ground. Straight slope. And that keeps on turning off because of Anarchy. Which kind of sucks. But let's say 4-lane rather. We'll have it curve into it. Just like that. And we will have these upgraded. Just like that. Because I know traffic's going to go along those. And in fact, it's going to go along this section right here too. Till at least that split off. So. And possibly right here. So we'll just upgrade those. Now we have a big section in the middle here, of which maybe just alleyway. Going from this alleyway. Ooh, and at 85 it works very nicely. Just like that. And I did smooth all this out, and now it has to get all smoothed again. Because the terrain changes. So. And man, this is quite a bit of smoothing that needs to be done here. Come on, guys. Just straight across, straight across. Just straight across. Anywho. I do want to do this now, I'm sorry. Anywho, let's talk about video games, though. Or games in general. Because I had a brilliant thought based off of From the Depths for an awesome video game, but considering I don't have a development team and I am very poor, like I can read coding pretty well. I can't write it really well. My organization management is just terrible when it comes to programming. Maybe I just haven't learned enough discipline with it, but I thought of this really cool game where you're primarily just a trader, but not like trading goods, not yeah, not the other meaning, not AD, not IO. Not AI. However you spell it. English sucks. Trade, it's an A sound, so it must be AI. TO. That's right. Not that kind of trader, but just like you start off as a small trader and it's sky ships kind of thing, and you can become a pirate kind of thing, and you can trade around the world stuff, and it'd be really cool if it was an MMO kind of idea and just stuff like that. And like I would really like to be able to eventually get into game production, because I develop such really cool worlds every now and then that I'm just kind of sad that I can't make some of them come to life, you know? But I think having a MMO economic game is something that is missing from our the landscape. That we don't have an MMO in which people can just do kind of normal, not necessarily normal life stuff, but stuff that, because if you think about games, It's all work. What am I doing here? I'm making a city. Well, that is an actual job, you know? So playing games is actually a job. Like, what do you do as the hero? You're saving the world. Well, what does our freaking military do? Especially in America. We try to save the world. One country at a time, whether they like it or not. I support our troops. I don't support how the government necessarily... what the government does with them, because we've lost so many people with the current war. And I won't get into that, but I support our troops and I want them home immediately. There's no reason for us to be out there. Anywho, continuing on. But yeah, games are just an emulation of work that is more fun. And if you think about it, back when jobs were actually basic, like if you were a blacksmith and you were making stuff, you could actually enjoy it because you were actually doing something that made a difference, you know? Like nowadays, when you stand behind a counter, do you actually feel like you're making a difference in the world? Because I know I don't. And so yeah, like I have a degree in computer information systems, and I love doing networking. I love setting up networks because I do it in my house. There's only so much network I can set up in my house. But the idea being is that jobs or that games emulate work. And so having a game that emulates economics is not necessarily a bad thing, especially when you include dangers in which people would not necessarily have to or want to face in real life, but would like to experience maybe in a game. So having something like economic game where you can go mining and or purchase mines, like the you wouldn't actually go into the mines or anything or dig it out or anything like that, but that the mine would consume a certain amount of area as it grew, kind of thing. And that you would need to get the ores to a foundry of some sort. And so there would be that. Yeah, and this area is complete. Okay, very good. But anyways, just stuff like that, you know? We do need an access to up here as well. So I might have a secondary interchange somewhere up here where it does that. Actually, let's pull this out for a second. Oop, not that tiny of a one. Anywho, I just wanted to talk about my idea and see if anyone has any feedback. Would you like to see a game where you can actually pilot a cargo skyship and do missions to go around the world delivering stuff, and or just set up a base of operations if you're going to be a something like set up your own industry? And the concept would be it would be an MMO where people could, you could get raiders and stuff, where these raiders would be actual people, you know? Like let the I don't want to be mean, but in calling them this, but the D-bags be D-bags by letting them be raiders and stuff like that, you know? So, and the slope is too steep on that end. Maybe from up here? Yeah, we can connect it from up there, but that makes it kind of weird. Space already. Oh, okay, fine. Anarchy, help me. Okay, so basically how this is going to work, and we're going to set this up real quick right now, is that you never turn, you always go straight, kind of thing. So, and you just go over there. Now, as for you, you never turn, you always go straight. If you wanted to go in that direction, then I need to make a way for you to go in that direction. Well, That was a slight oversight. So I have no way of allowing them to, you know what? I really don't like how these bubble up the way they do. So never mind. I'm going to get rid of those. And I'm just going to, oh, and that's the end of the episode. I just want to play so much more. Actually, I do have to play another episode. So I will see you guys. Again, if you're liking the series, please do leave a like and do subscribe to catch the next episode as it comes out. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll try to get back to you as quick as I can. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye.